right, so we are live again. It's Wednesday morning, and at the very beginning of all these lives, because I'm putting them onto our Facebook group, there's going to be a slight delay as I get it over to the Facebook group. So if you watch me on YouTube, my apologies, but just right now, I got it to go over to the Facebook group, which is what I wanted. Now, check. Now, please let me know if we have any audio issues. Yesterday, it had me coming through the wrong microphone, which happens. The computer did get shut down, and I want to thank Hardwire for the technical advice on that one. Hardwire, you hit the nail right on the head with what you told me yesterday. And I think it's sorted out now. I'm going to find out the hard way because I'm just going to keep on talking. So when I get some people up here in the comments, there's nobody watching quite yet because I believe that mic is still on. How far are you, Mike? Uh-oh. Are you done yet, bro? No, he's not quite done yet. So that's what's going on there. You gotta wait for him to get done. And then we'll continue this live. So hang tight. I don't have any viewers yet. So we're okay there. Check. Okay. Fortunately, I can't pause these lives. So if you're coming across this video later on a recorded format, what I'm trying to get going here this week is, as far as biker news and stuff goes, in the States, we have Black Dragon Biker TV. He comes on around 9:30, 10 o'clock, but right around there. And then from there, we go to Insane Wheels, Mike Ball. And he runs usually till about 11-ish. But see, everything today started late. So here we are, it's 12:23. I'm in contact with Mike through his chat. I think he's getting near the end of his show. And as soon as he's done his show, I will begin my show. So let's see how long it's going to run for. Today, I'm not going to go politics. Today, I'll swap it up some. So today, I'm going to go into a couple of the biker events that are coming up this summer that look really good and interesting to me. I picked one from Alberta and I picked one from Ontario. So that'll be my subject today. And so we're gonna talk about the Run to the Hills biker rally that happens in Alberta, and we're gonna talk about the Bad Living Road show that happens in Ontario, and that's what we're gonna do. Hey Alexander, how are you, bro? Thanks for joining me. Are you on Facebook or you're on YouTube? I see the icon. Okay. If you got a minute, bro, can you pop over to the Facebook group and see if it's coming through there? It's supposed to be. I just want to make sure I've finally got my little technical things ironed out. If you're on YouTube. Okay. That's cool. So again, like I was explaining, we have two people up watching me now. Okay. I see it. And again, I'm gonna veer away from politics today, and we're gonna talk about a couple of the bike events that are coming up this summer. The Bad Living Road show, and I've already had Leon as an interview for an interview. Cool guy, very cool guy into the bike scene, and he's gonna put on a good show up there again this year, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to be in there in attendance. Whether it's on 2 wheels or 4, that's yet to be decided, but I'm going to get there. It's just up there in Durham. It's not that far away. It's kind of central Ontario. I think if you look at the map, it might be under the south shore of Lake Huron. You know what I mean? So it's not that far away. So again, I'm waiting on Mike to finish up his because he's going to do what's called a raid, and a bunch of his people in his chat will end up on our chat. So that's okay. And then the other event that I picked up on for today, it's called the Run to the Hills, and it's in Alberta, and they're going to come on for an interview, not this week but next. So I'm kind of going to do these through the daytime videos to pump up the interviews that are coming up, to pump up the events that I've already done an interview about, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then we'll throw in some political commentary because once in a while I feel like arguing. Today I don't feel like arguing. I think this thing's took the argument right out of me, which is fine by me. So I think I'm going to start without Mike Ball. His people can come in midstream. So I'm going to ask you guys, what do you got? I got 3 people now. So please give me a minute. I'll be right back. I'm not going to pause anything. I'm just going to be right back. Okay, now which headphones am I using? These are to listen. Okay, I'm going to pause Mike. Alexander, is my microphone working properly, bro? Jump into it here. I'm just gonna wait until I get a reply from Alexander. Unless you're driving, bro. If you're driving, just shoot me a thumbs up or something. Um, is my microphone working properly, brother? Oh, I'm back down to 0 people watching. Ah, boo. Again, I gotta iron out the technical stuff of this. Okay, so my mic's working. Thank you, bro. So let's get into it, then. Let's talk about the one in Alberta first. Sounds a little far away. Okay, so hang on. Sounds a little far away. How's this one sound? Does this one sound different? I think my computer's still making me use this gamer headset. I picked it up for like $3 at the secondhand store, man. Okay, so my computer, for some reason, it put my default microphone is this one, but as long as it sounds okay, I don't care what it looks like. I'm not a gamer, so I don't care. And if I was a gamer, I wouldn't be ashamed of that either, right? So it is what it is. Okay, so let's talk about this one then, man. Let's talk about. So it's the Two Hills Bike Week. Can I get that even bigger on there? Sure, I can. It's the Two Hills Bike Week. Run to the Hills, Two Hills Bike Week. It's a 10-day event. So it starts July 18th and runs all the way to the 26th. And like I say, I'm going to have one of the organizers on for an interview next Thursday. And this Thursday, we're going to be rolling with the Commandos MC from North Bay. So here's some photos of what's happened in the past, of course, right? Of course, they got the foods and the drinks set up. You got to have that. You got the live music set up. Got to have that. And you got the people getting down, which usually happens after you've been lubricated at the bar. So they got an arena, and then they got some biker games. So you got a bunch of drunk bikers getting themselves dizzy and running around a course. We've all seen that game. It's always good for a laugh. Nice wide, big open spaces they got out there, man. That'd be cool to put a bunch of guys together and go for a ride. Let me get on there. Let me get on this. This might tell me more. No. Let's try that. No, that's her picture. So 10 days of biker events, flat track racing, so including flat track racing, bike rodeos, show and shine, classic cars, chili cook-off, poker run, barbecues, burlesque, wrestling, on-site tattoos, vendors, memorial service, and roll call. So they keep it respectful. There's kids events, so it's family friendly. Bikini bike washes, so maybe keep the kids out of the way from that. Adult entertainment, so I guess it's not entirely family friendly. Beer gardens and bands. Whew. All of that, all at the gateway to Alberta's Lakeland region. Oh, and it says right on it, Montana Bikers Welcome. So all you dudes down there in the States, get on up here. It does look cool, eh? We got one question over there. Are dogs allowed? So it's $25 a day, and that includes your camping. Your camping is included for that. And then you can get a 10-day pass, or you can get weekend passes for, I guess it'll be a start weekend and an end weekend. They do have, this is their Facebook page, so you can find them on Facebook. I would assume there's probably a web page. No, actually, I Google searched it. It came up on Facebook. So I'm looking forward to speaking with, who's that guy I'm going to be talking to about this show. I think it's this fella right here. I think it's this guy, Bob Ross, I think is the fella I'm going to be talking. Well, he's the guy I'm going to be talking to, and I think he's tied to this event, right? So yeah, there he is right there, Bob Ross, the admin. So yeah. So Bob manages the membership, moderator, settings, and posts for the bike week. Only group members can see this badge. Okay. So that's what I'm speaking to, not this Thursday, but next Thursday. And he's gonna tell us all sorts of stuff. So if it's a 10-day event, they got lots of shit going on for those 10 days, right? Like you got to have something to keep everyone entertained each and every day of those 10 days. I like those biker rodeos when they do them. They're always good for a laugh. The hot dog bite off the back of the bike and the slow roll and all that stuff, right? So it looks like these guys got some so these guys are getting the blessing of the community, like the municipal leaders from Northeast Alberta. So that's cool. So they're covering the bases. It's a well planned out and executed event. I would think so by how many years they've been running it now, right? So, and I think we're going to go down a little bit further, and we're going to find that they've got some good corporate sponsorship as well. You know what I mean? So what was Drew going for? Hey man, they got a hypnotist up there on one of the nights on the Thursday night. So judging from this poster, it's free admission if you got a wristband, which I'm assuming is your 10-day pass. So if you're going to make this into your summer event that you do for the summer, you live in Alberta, and you and your buddies and your bros, this is going to be your thing. Buy the 10-day event, right? Or buy the 10-day wristband. and get that going. Now, if you're only popping in for a night at a time and you want to go see this guy, you got to shoot him another $10, and that's pretty minimal. And so that's on the Thursday night on July 25th. So yeah, I can't wait to talk to Bob, and he'll tell us a day by day itinerary. I would assume. I found him just on Facebook. So what do we get for a reply on dogs? Well-behaved dogs are allowed on a leash. Only makes sense. And of course, problem dogs and their people will have to leave. Again, it only makes sense. You got kids and you got other people's safety in mind when you're doing a big event, and insurance is a bitch. So even on their public group for the Run to the Hills, so that's it. RTTH Two Hills Bike Week is the group name, and they've already got 3,000 people in that group alone. So hopefully this thing's going to be well attended for them. Like I say, that'd be another Happy Valentine's Day. So so it looks like we got some stunt riding happening too. Dig it, man. I hope there's no audio on this goddamn video. I always get oh, there's no music. Anyway, good. That's cool, eh? Nice. Nice. So you have that going on. I was watching them guys do that inside the hall where the January uh, bike show was in Toronto, the International Center, and they were going up and touching the steel girders. Crazy kids. Crazy kids. So there's one of the bands that's happening on July 25th. The Striving for Adequacy Band. Brilliant name, man. Brilliant name. And that's going to be on the RTTH stage, Two Hills Centennial Arena. So yeah, so they have this event obviously at the community center, right? Memorialpark.ca, Wayside Memorialpark.ca. That there's a website for some info. There's our jumpers again. We got this is the Saturday band, so they're probably the big end with the kabam band, Almost Brothers Band. So they're almost brothers. So Southern Rock Night. That'll be a good one. It will. That's inside the arena as well, and that's the Saturday night. And like I say, I think that's the ending Saturday night. So that'll be their big band, their big name band. So get on out there. I think that'd be a cool one. They got there's the flat track races, 3 days of racing, and that's at the beginning part of this whole adventure. So this is the thing that you bring your kids to and get your kids into motorcycles. See, I see on the picture most of it's kids, and it says all ages, multiple classes, eighth of a mile track, and $75 for the weekend to race. And your kids come on in free. Yeah, man, that'd be great. So these guys got a lot of components tied up in this 1 week of biker activities, and I see the way that they split it up so that if you can't come for the 10 days, you can still come and get a bunch of really cool things, right? Oh, I haven't even looked at the comments. God damn it. You guys came over. Hi, guys. Good morning. Thanks for coming. Mike, thank you for bringing everyone again. Yeah, man, we got a raid. Oh, that is the guys from the bike show, is it, Alexander? Okay. I still thought it was cool. So see the way they got it broke down. They broke it down so if you can't come for the first 10 days, but you want to do some racing, it's on the first weekend, right? And then they got other big events on the back weekend. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, man. All the delinquents wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, you're coughing, I cough. I get that one, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna get through these comments, then we'll go back to this. We'll get back to this event. It looks like it's gonna be a fucking wing dinger. Oh, what did Papa say? Is every good rock band from the U.S. Southern Rock? Deacon? Well, if it's Leonard Skinner, man, you know it's getting played at a clubhouse. I think they have Leonard Skinner on constant repeat on almost every clubhouse I've ever set foot into. Oh, so they do a roll call at this thing too, show some respect. I think that's a pretty cool thing. So if you have a loved one or a friend that you want to put on the Fallen Riders roll call at the Run to the Hills service, they contact you, contact these guys, comment, join the group, comment, whatever it takes. Get that name added on because everyone that went down on a bike um, was somebody, man. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. They were somebody to somebody. So that's a pretty cool thing. I think that's a, I've never seen that at a bike event before. I think that's really cool. And you can hear me. So Hardwire was right on that one, bro. He was 100% right. The computer set me to this stupid gamer headset as my default mic, but whatever. I don't care. And yes, I have an interview tomorrow night with a group called the Commandos MC. They're a veteran motorcycle club from North Bay, Ontario. All right, so I guess this is our site. This is where we're having it. All right, Alexander, let's get a crew together and go to Alberta in July, man. That thing looks like it'd be a fun party. What are they doing out in space? What happened in space, bro? Okay, one of those astronauts was in Edmonton. All right, what else we got? Oh, and there's of course there's a motorcycle show component to it, or is this an advertisement for the Edmonton Bike Show? That's what it is. I should actually save that one. And yeah, man. So that's our Two Hills Bike Week of 2025. And like I said, they're inviting the people up from Montana. So get on up there. But no, I'd like to go out to this one of these summers. And I think I'm going to be doing a fair amount of riding with my friend Alexander in the future. So I say we do it. Now, the other one I wanted to talk about, actually, let's go back to the chat for a second. Uh-oh, the wife's calling. Lynn Ride. You ever gone to a biker funeral? How many times have you heard Freebird? Ay, ay, ay. I can't even hear that song anymore. I break into an episode. So, fire up the next one. So the next one we're going to talk about, sorry, is the Bad Living Road Show. So I had the organizer for this one on for an interview 2-3 weeks ago. Lee Snipes is his name, and he's not a club dude. He's not a chest pounder rah, but he's a motorcycle guy, and he's well known and well respected. And he does this show, and he kind of took over. The interview explains how he got to be running the show and all that, but it's his show now. And let's share this damn thing so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Bam, there it is. And he does these old school bikes, man. And if you ride and one of these bikes doesn't catch your eye, maybe you're, I don't know, but yeah, yeah, yes, and that's, I'm telling you, bro, just all they got is a 2 foot uh, swath where they cut down all the pine trees. How hard could it be? There's no river, there's no barbed wire. But yeah, man, look at these bikes. So, this show I'm gonna make sure I get on up there. It's in Durham, which is like I say, Central Ontario. It's at a place called the Frontier Ghost Town, which is a pretty cool destination all in itself. It is what it is. It is what the name says it is. It's like an old western frontier town, and they rent it out for different events. So the Bad Living Roadshow, and this one goes. I think this one only goes for a weekend, so it's not a plan your whole. Oh, I didn't shouldn't have done that. I knew it. There we go. Because I'm on some you know what I'm on? I'm on a newspaper's website, I believe. Wow, man, that's quite a color, eh? I don't know if I paint my bike that color, but it's amazing the stuff you can do with a Sportster drivetrain and an imagination. That's got to be a home built frame. Has to be. And you got the barber there. Nice, nice. And they got some famous bike builders there. That's cool. I haven't been to this one yet. I got to get to it. Your basic picture of how the day goes. I think those are cool paint jobs. That's some hand painting, that is. That's not even airbrushing. That's putting the brush right to the tank. I think that stuff's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it looks cool, doesn't it? I think it looks really cool. I don't know what the hell that picture was, but there we go. And I think this one is the same thing, right? Yeah. So this one's the same. This one's the same show. Um, when's it run again? Let's at least get the date down on it. So basically, so I think from what Lee was saying on the interview, he's doing all the same basic stuff I think that most people do, as far as a biker rodeo, a show and shine. But he's contacted all these old builders, like not old guys, but old people that build old bikes. Thank you, Papa. Thanks for joining me, bro. So he's basically packed. He's got like a bunch of really cool custom and vintage bike builders, and he's got them to bring all their stuff up to this show. And then, of course, you're gonna have your music and your beer and whatever, because it's a biker thing, right? This is just what you're gonna have. So this is what I really want intend on making because, like I say, it ain't that far from me. Yeah. So yeah, that video kind of showed everything, right? It's a biker party, man. You're gonna go and think about an old 1960s biker party, and that's kind of be going to be what you're in the middle of. I dig it. So go on back on the past YouTubes and check out the interview with Lee Snipes. There's the pink bike owner. I like the guy in the Elvis costume and everything, man. And that was him second from the left. That was Lee. Yeah, man, I'm into it. So that's what I want to talk about today. Like I say, I can't do politics every day because sometimes what was that one on the Simpsons? It angers up the blood, you know. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up with that, man. So we got the Bad Living Road show in Ontario, and we got the Run to the Hills show in Alberta. Thank you, KP. I appreciate that, brother. Salty Badger. Well, the good thing about all this stuff, SNS, it's on Facebook. So both the I gotta get off that crazy video it's on. So if he wants to see any of this stuff, he's just got to find them on Facebook, and bam, he's got it. War Gorilla. Are they not doing so many of those events in the states anymore? War Gorilla. I think these events, like you just said, they're badass. But what they do is they bring bikers back together. You know what I mean? You get a guy from one club looking at the same bike as a guy from another club. Next thing you know, they're shooting the shit, and maybe some good things can come from it. You know what I mean? That's where my head goes. Anyways, guys, I want to thank everyone for popping over from Mike. I'll be back again tomorrow. I think tomorrow I might get into politics. We'll talk about the Ontario election and the three political parties, the Liberals, the Conservatives, the NDP, and there's a new one out there, and they're calling themselves the New Conservatives. And they're supposed to be more conservative than the Conservatives that we already got. So I think that'll be interesting. I'll look into all that stuff tonight, and I'll bring it all back to you tomorrow. His YouTube page. Oh, okay. I'll have to send a message to him on a comment. Yeah, I know, eh? I hear you, War Gorilla. It's a fucking drag. When everything could be so easy, some people got to make it so difficult just for the sake of saying, I got a bigger dick. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that's what I got for today, guys. Again, thanks for popping on in, and I'm going to keep these coming to you. See you tomorrow. Have a great day out there. Love and respect. Good night.